You ever see these guys on YouTube talking about money and you can tell they've never been broke a day in their lives? They say things like, just invest your money, you save more, just build an emergency fund. And you're sitting there with literally $0 in your bank account.
Like, bro, invest what?
Like, brother, have you ever felt the embarrassment of sitting at a restaurant with a group of friends, having to pull out the I already ate card when they see you only order water, but really you just don't have the money? Have you ever felt your heart racing while looking at the empty gas light on your car's dashboard and praying that you make it to work before you run out of gas? And when you finally do get gas, you can only afford $10 and you're just hoping that it lasts. You can tell these people don't know what I'm talking about. And if this is you right now, I want you to know something. You can turn the situation around. Not overnight, but with the right steps taken in the right order. Because I'm going to give you 7 steps that will take you from staying broke for the rest of the month to having a real plan, some breathing room, and a way to get cash moving again. And I'm not just going to tell you what to do. I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get into it. Step 1. Call every bill you have and negotiate. Most people don't do this because they're embarrassed or they assume the company won't help them. But you will be shocked how many companies actually have hardship programs they don't even advertise. Let me show you what I mean. I'm about to call my phone company and let them know that I need help with the upcoming bill. So I had planned to show the conversation of how they helped me, but unfortunately I cannot do that. It goes against their company policy. But to summarize everything, I let them know that I was going through financial hardship at the moment and if that they could help me with my bill. And they said yes, that they could help me. Now, they didn't waive my bill, but they were able to move it weeks in advance. They also offered me options to lower my bill by signing up for autopay and canceling an extra service that I had from my account. I did not go through with it, it was just for demonstration purposes, but it would have reduced my bill by $25. There are 3 routes you can go with this method. The first one, they're able to move your payment to a future date. Make sure that you use it so that it aligns with your payday. The second one, some companies will be able to lower your payment and sometimes even waive it all the way. And the third one is when they simply say no. If they say no and there's nothing they can do, at least you tried and you simply move on to the next. The goal here is not to postpone the bill and forget about it. The goal is to move it closer to your next payday, then use the next steps in this video to make sure that that money actually goes where it needs to go. Step number 2 is to audit every subscription immediately, because these little $5, $10, $15 subscriptions add up way faster than people realize. And by next month, around the same time, this could be another $100 that could be sitting in your bank account instead of disappearing automatically. There are 3 different ways you can do this. The first way is using apps like Rocket Money and Experian that can identify and cancel subscriptions for you. These will save you a lot of time, but they are paid services. The second method, and honestly the method that everyone should know, is doing it manually. Let me show you. For this example, I had AI create a fake bank statement with realistic income, subscriptions, and bills. You can simply open your bank statement and follow the process. What you want to do is scroll through your expenses line by line, looking for recurring charges. Some subscriptions are obvious. Some hide under weird company names and take multiple statements to find. Once you find them, go to the website directly and cancel them. A lot of companies intentionally make this annoying and only let you cancel on the website instead of the app. Now, here's the third method. I'm going to send the AI the fake bank statement it created for me, and I'm going to ask it to estimate my subscriptions, monthly savings, and ways for me to cancel those subscriptions. And this is where it gets really powerful. I can literally see the before and after difference in my money. This is one of the fastest ways to immediately stop unnecessary money from leaving your account. Step 3. Find assistance programs you qualify for. And before you skip this part because of pride, listen to me. When you're broke, the goal is not to just make more money. The goal is also to lower the cost of surviving. These are programs that can help with food, electricity, rent, medical bills, housing, and other emergency expenses. I'm not saying every person qualifies for every program, but if you're broke, you should at least know what exists, because one approved program can lower your monthly pressure fast. Here are a few places to start. 211.org is basically a resource finder. You enter your location and it connects you to a local help for bills, food, housing, utilities, healthcare, and emergency support. SNAP helps with groceries. It's not cash, it's food benefits meant to lower what you have to spend on food every month. LightHeap helps with home energy bills. That can include electricity, heating, cooling, and sometimes emergency utility situations. Rental assistance can help with rent, past due rent, utilities, or housing stability, depending on what programs are available in your area. Now, important warning, some of these applications can take time. Some ask for proof of income, bills, ID verification, and even interviews. So if you don't understand the form, look up a tutorial. There are walkthroughs online that show you how to fill these things out step by step. But before you apply for anything, I want you to understand the mindset behind it. If you qualify for it, use it. Let it lower the pressure while you try to get back on your feet. But do not make it the plan forever. Use it to get out of the hole, then move past it. Because the goal is not to survive off help. The goal is to use help to stop surviving. Step 4 is to sell what you can today. And no, I'm not telling you to sell everything you own. But most people have at least a few things they never use sitting around that's worth real money. And this is the first step in this video that can realistically generate cash almost immediately. The best platforms for this are Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp. Now, here's where most people mess this up. They take one bad picture, write a lazy title, overprice the item, and then wonder why nobody messages them. If you want an edge over everybody else listing the exact same stuff, your photos and video matter a lot more than people think. Better lighting, better angles, cleaner pictures, and quick video instantly makes your listing stand out. And another huge step, be honest about what's wrong with the item you're listing. Most people think hiding flaws help them sell faster. It actually does the opposite. When buyers feel like you're being upfront, they trust you more and they waste less of your time. Lastly, when it comes to meet buyers, always meet up in public during the daytime if possible. Right now, the goal is simple. Create cash as fast as possible without digging yourself deeper into debt. Step 5. Lower the payments crushing you. This is where you look at the debts you just thought you had to accept and question every single number. A lot of people think their debt payments are fixed. They're not always fixed. Sometimes you can lower the payment, reduce the interest, settle for less, or qualify for assistance. Here are the main ones to look at. Medical bills. Do not just panic pay the first number you see. Call and ask for an itemized bill. That means they show you every charge line by line. Then ask, do you have a financial assistance or charity care application? A lot of hospitals have programs that can lower or reduce the bill depending on your income. Second, student loans. If these are federal student loans, go to studentaid.gov and look at the income-driven repayment options. That means your payment may be based on your income, not just your loan balance. So if your income is low enough, your payment could drop a lot. Third, credit cards. Call the credit card company and ask, do you have a hardship program, lowers interest options, or a reduced payment plan? Sometimes they can lower your interest, waive fees, or temporarily reduce the payment. Fourth, collections. If a debt is already in collection, do not just throw money at it. Ask if they will settle for less. But this is important. Get the agreement in writing before you pay anything. Because if they tell you they will settle a $2,000 debt for $800, you need proof before you send money. This is not me telling you to ignore debt. Ignoring debt can make things worse. The point of this step is to reduce the amount of money leaving your bank account every single month. Step 6. Make your first $100 this week. And this is different from selling your stuff. Selling your stuff can generate you cash fast, but you eventually run out of things to sell. This step is about creating a way to generate extra money when your paycheck isn't enough. One of the easiest places to start is delivery apps like DoorDash or Uber Eats. If you have a car and a few free hours, you can turn that time into cash this week. But do not just open the app and drive around randomly. Have a target. If you need $100 this week, do not think, I need to DoorDash all day. Instead, think, I need to make $25 4 times this week. That feels way more doable. And when you're using these apps, work during busy hours, lunch rush, dinner rush, weekends. Look for peak pay if the app offers it. Also, do not accept every terrible order just because it pops up. Pay attention to distance, payout, and how long the order would take. Because if you make $8 but drive 12 miles, that might not be worth it after gas. And track your miles. Seriously. If you're using your car to make money, you need to know how much you're actually making after wear and gas. The point of this step is simple. Prove yourself that you can create money outside of your paycheck. Even if it's just your first $100, that changes something mentally. Because now, you're not only waiting for money, you're learning how to go get it. And finally, this is the step that keeps everything from falling apart again. Step 7. Track your money for the next 30 days. And you must not ignore this step, because everything else in this video can work. You can negotiate bills, cancel subscriptions, apply for assistance, sell stuff, and make your first $100. But if you do not track where your money is going, you can end up right back in the same place. So here's how to make an easy and effective budget for the next 30 days. First, pull your last 30 days of transaction. Use your banking app, credit card app, or bank statement from step 2. Second, remove anything personal. Your name, address, account number, card number, anything you don't want shared. Third, organize the transaction. You can do this manually in a spreadsheet or you can use AI. I will use the fake bank statement and AI for this example. I would simply tell AI to organize these transactions into a simple 30-day budget. Separate everything into income, rent, utilities, food, gas, subscriptions, debt payments, and unnecessary spending. Then show me how much money came in, how much money went out, and how much money was left. Now, once you have that, I want you to build what I call a 30-day money map. Open a calendar and mark 2 things: when money comes in and when money has to go out. Paychecks, rent, car payment, insurance, phone bill, credit cards, utility, gas, food, everything. Now you can see the problem before it happened. You can see which week is going to be tight. You can see which bill needs to be moved. You can see where the money from step 6 has to go. You can see what spending has to stop for the next 30 days. That's the point. Not to become some perfect budget person, but to stop letting your money surprise you. If you're broke right now, do not try to fix your whole life tonight. Just follow the plan. Buy time, stop the leaks, lower your expenses, create cash, lower your payments, make your first $100, and lastly, track your money for the next 30 days. That's how you get out of survival mode, one step at a time. If this video helped you, subscribe. In the next video, I'll show you how to start building an emergency fund even if you're making minimum wage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.